Nerd Reactor, roll out.
What's up, Reactorites? John here, and it's time to talk about Resident Evil Infinite Darkness. And this is based on the Resident Evil franchise, a very popular video game franchise that has spawned live action films. It has spawned animated films, and it also created the internet's love of Lady Dimitrescu.
Too late to turn back.
And so Netflix and Capcom, they have partnered up for an original anime series. And with this, it's set in the year 2006 between the events of Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 5. The 4-part animated series follows Leon S. Kennedy and also Claire Redfield, and fans will be able to get to see them together again. And so for the story, you have both of them trying to uncover this conspiracy, this mystery behind the U.S. Army Mad Dogs, which is led by a character named Jason. And we're trying to figure out, what's the connection between this Special Forces unit and zombies, because this is Resident Evil. But yeah, I think fans will be delighted in seeing the return of fan favorite characters in Resident Evil Infinite Darkness. But for me, I just didn't feel like it had enough bite to satisfy this world, this Resident Evil world. All right, so yes, the story, you have this conspiracy involving a helicopter crash with the U.S. Army Special Forces unit called Mad Dogs, and they're in the forefront. Somehow, it's tied to a zombie attack, and leading the unit is Captain Jason. And Captain Jason, he's now working as an agent of the United States, along with Leon S. Kennedy. And so there is an attack in the White House for these top secret files. It's not just any attack, it's a zombie attack. And the lights went out, everything blacks out. And so Leon and Jason and 2 other agents are invited to find out what happened. So they're investigating. So as they're investigating, you also have Claire doing her own investigation in Panamstan, where she's helping out refugees. And that is the place of the helicopter crash of the Mad Dog. So, there is a connection. It all connects somehow, and it's not a coincidence. And so with Claire on the other side of the world doing this, she's going to follow a trail where she's going to cross paths with Leon. And so, yes, Resident Evil, it's known for zombies, but it's also known for introducing other types of various monsters. So with this mini-series, we're going to see, different zombies other than zombies. And we're also going to see a BOW, bioorganic weapon, boss battle. So with all this craziness, the meat of the film, or should I say miniseries, is the story and the mystery behind the Mad Dogs and the zombie attacks. But, with the characters that are involved with this, the characters are kind of bland. So I never really cared about what happened with whatever it is that they're trying to uncover. Like if they were interesting characters and you fell for them and you're rooting for them, then yeah, we're on to something. Like, this is cool. Let's see what happens. Let's see where this goes. But it's just kind of like paint by the numbers. Like, here is this person, they're connected to this, and then once this is revealed, you're like, okay. I think the another thing that kind of hurt the series is just the short running time, since each episode is really short, and so it's kind of like a 2-hour movie. So imagine if we get like an actual legit 1 hour, like maybe 8 episodes or 6 episodes, like, things could have been fleshed out more, but I don't think that would help with just the performance, the animation, because it just kind of felt off. So yeah, I do like the action here in Resident Evil Infinite Darkness because it felt more grounded. And, Leon Kennedy, he is the main character in this, and when he's shooting and when he's moving around, like, these are cool tactics. And everything he does, like when he shoots the zombies or when he's trying to figure out ways to survive, it seems plausible in a realistic world as compared to, let's say, if you're watching Resident Evil Vendetta or Degeneration. Some of the things that they do It's like superhero stuff with the slow-mo and jumping around like 20 feet in the air. Especially if you've seen Resident Evil Vendetta. Gun fu could be cool for some people, but for me, like when I'm watching it for Resident Evil, let's not do that. Like let's keep that to equilibrium with Christian Bale. But even with the grounded action, which I enjoyed, the animation still feels off, especially with the characters walking. It's like, is this motion capture? Because some parts were like, you can tell like, oh, this is cool motion capture. And other parts you were thinking if this is an animator just trying to make the person walk because it just looks stiff, or it just looks like the character is a zombie pretending to be a human and they're just out there hiding in our world right now. I think that's what they're trying to do. The zombies are pretending to be humans, and that's why they have that weird walk. Leon fans, they're going to be happy with this, with just Leon being a main character and just kicking ass, but not kicking ass in a way where it's too over the top, where he's doing crazy flips, but it's just grounded kicking ass. And I think Claire fans will be disappointed because she's definitely underutilized in the series. She's doing her investigation, and it leads her to places where she will, cross paths with Leon. And in the third act, it just kind of feels like all this stuff that she's done is for nothing because of what happened. And if you watch it, you'll know. And it's just like she's kind of there. I felt like the writers couldn't really figure out what to do with her character. And that's why this is more of a Leon story. And Claire is just there as a glorified cameo. But yeah, overall, Resident Evil Infinite Darkness, it lacks a gripping story and engrossing supporting characters. So what we're left with was an uneventful viewing experience. Those are my thoughts for the show. Let me know what your thoughts are, whether you agree with me or whether you disagree with me, because, Leon and Claire, they're both the best thing ever, and they can do no wrong. Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Please subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell. With that said, I'm John, and I'll see you guys next time.